Hello, everybody, and welcome to another chapter in the long legacy of the Big Ten Conference. It's a championship game in the new expanded Big Ten, and there are high stakes here. Not just a conference championship, but potentially positioning themselves for a run at the national championship with an automatic bid. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Down here for this offense. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
They'll hand it off. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Hoare. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
And the wideout goes in motion. And then first down right back to the running game. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Here comes a handoff. Running with purpose. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the handoff. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Takes the ball, tries the right side here. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Tailback takes the handoff again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Here comes the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's third down. They'll try the right here. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down.
This defensive coordinator better make some adjustments. This back is on fire to start this game. You better start committing those safeties down, overloading that line of scrimmage, because this back is physical, he's got speed, and he is tough to bring down.
The Wolverines will have 1st and 10 here. He hands it off from the gun. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9. Offense set up. This is play number 10 in this series. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Receiver makes the catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Handoff for the single back, fighting him off. And the Wolverines pick up enough yardage for a first down.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
Looking to the end zone, and he's got it. Touchdown, Michigan. Here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. This one will be fair caught. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Inside the 40. At the 20. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11.
And I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, SC. Now they line up to kick the extra point. And there's the point after. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's brought down to the 27-yard line. Decent return. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Keeping it on the ground here. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The gain makes it second and medium. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Now the offense faces third and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
No fair catch. He feels the punt. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Trojans offense is back out on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's past the 45. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place. They gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. And looking to throw now on 1st down. That pass is caught. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. Big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field.
It almost is like the quarterback just said to himself, I've got this. I'm going to find a way to pick up this first down. He gets the first, keep the chains moving.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. That's a design quarterback keeper. Fighting off the defender. And he'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, USC. Lining up to try the extra point. The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Gets some blocks. Can he make it? Touchdown, Wolverines. He'll stroll into the end zone. An electrifying play by this returner. Takes it the length of the field to the house in a conference championship game.
You know, Chris, I don't know if there's anything that can affect momentum as much as a kickoff return all the way back for a touchdown. It gets everybody fired up. Now you've got the stadium behind you. Your offense and defense will respond. This could be a game-changing opportunity for them.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And it's good for a first down to the 36. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Now it's second down here. Receiver in motion now. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking to make a big play downfield. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. That's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
One more play before they head to the locker room. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Tackled after the interception. That will be the final play this first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Wolverines will kick this away to begin the second half. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They get the second half started with their running play. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down to crosses midfield to the 46. And the Trojans will line up on 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just with 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Bringing pressure. Works downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. An explosive play. They finally grab him, but the ball moves inside the 25.
It's a nice throw and a great catch by this USC wide receiver to pick up a first down. And boy, oh boy, USC quarterbacks and receivers, efficiency and timing and speed and execution. Boy, they are putting it on display once again today.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. They go with a direct snap. Fights off a defender. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Fires it on the move. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Touchdown, Trojans. That puts him on top in the 2nd half. And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT puts him in front by 7. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. He's running out of time here. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on the return, but the important thing, the takeaway snuffs out the scoring threat. Big play.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He shreds the tackle. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Southern California.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Defense is coming after him. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And he lofts it toward the sideline. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it. A fourth down conversion. Drive stays alive. It's a nice gain. Will move the football up to the 27.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Some hard running there through a tackle. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance and a really nice gain.
Getting set. Here's second down. And he drops back in the gun. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. He's moving out of the pocket now. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. So after the incompletion, it's second down. There's the handoff. Runs right over the defender. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. From the shotgun, drops back. Quick throw, testing the middle. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that third down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The Wolverines come to the line in the hurry out. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Michigan. This will be fun. Strange things happen when the conference championship trophy is on the line. One possession game, fourth quarter. Who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He'll call for the fair catch here. Trojans offense is back out on the field. He's going to hand this off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's past the 35. Physical run, breaking tackles. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. A pre-snap motion from the offense. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. You'd think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest.
And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Going for a big play downfield. The catch is made inside the 10. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. That huge play sets up a great opportunity. 1st and goal just outside the 5. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he'll be brought down.
Yeah, the defense is doing everything they can to try to rip that ball out. They've got to get the football back to their own offense to have any chance, obviously, of winning this game.
Second down and goal upcoming. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. A field goal would make this a two-score game, but they elect to go for it on fourth down. And he'll set up to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, SC.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he gets into the end zone for 2 more points. The lead is now 16. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the catch. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. And the Wolverines looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. Gain moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The Wolverines looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Touchdown, Wolverines. This offense is still clicking. So the touchdown is huge, but now the crucial 2-point conversion. Get it to a 1-score game. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Looking to scramble. Heavy pressure. He lets it go.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. It looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. The offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for their offense.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Fights through a tackle. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Throws it to the right. And it's complete downfield. That's a big gain deep into enemy territory. Ball down near the 30.
With this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He breaks free. And he's taken down way behind the line. It'll be a huge loss here. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoffs